So Frank Onyeka scores his first APL goal for Brentford Football Club, and you can see the joy, the passion, the excitement in his face as he runs off to celebrate, and then his teammates joins him on that one. And of course, we are so proud of him for obviously getting his first EPL goal, not only for Brentford, it's in his entire life, and it's just something that he must feel very happy about. And he didn't have to play, many minutes for that one. He only made an appearance in the 81 minutes of the game. So that means he played around 99 minutes or thereabout, but it was enough to actually get him that breakthrough in terms of scoring goal. Great one for him, and of course he continues to be an integral member of this Brentford City side, who actually missed him very much when he came to represent Nigeria at the AFCON, but he's back, and since he came back, he's obviously been playing majority of the role in Brentford's game. He's been consistently playing matches back to back, and we're glad for him on that one. Moving on, we have another of our Nigerian Super Eagles player, Ola Aina, actually getting a lot of minutes in his legs. And of course, Nottingham Forest played their game today against Wolverhampton Wanderers at home, but it was a very tight game, actually ending in 2-2 draw. But Ola Aina, the good thing is that Ola Aina is now starting matches. He actually played the majority of the game, making an 89 minutes of that one. And of course, had some really meaningful contributions to the game in terms of his defending. He had 4 interceptions and had one chance created. Of course, he's very good going up front, so he also showed that in this game by creating one chance. And again, good to see him back, fully involved in games for his club side, and that's what we love to see. It's also very important this period because we are drawing close to the moment where we'll play the qualifier, so we need our players to be very fit and active and playing matches for their club sides week in, week out. And moving further, guys, I have another Nigerian Super Eagles player, prospect actually, by the name Fred Onyedinma. Of course, I talked about him in one of the last videos. Fred Onyedinma plays for Luton Town. He's a very, very talented, versatile player who plays as a right wing back, plays as a winger. He can also play as a holding midfielder, but it was a shambolic appearance for him. Not for him really, because he held his ground, but it was a shambolic match for his team as a whole. Luton Town, as they had to endure a really disappointing defeat against Man City. Of course, it's Man City. I mean, I couldn't expect anything less, but the goal was really massive. 5-1. They lost that one. But Onyedinma Fred obviously played a major role for that game. He actually started as a right wing back, and of course it was really difficult for him in that game. He was constantly having to defend against the very, very aggressive and effective Man City attacking players, especially Doku. But again, he played majority of the game, playing 88 minutes of this match, and having 6 draws won. He held his ground. Obviously, I have to give him his flowers. He won 6 draws, which is something really fantastic for him. But the scoreline is not very good for the club, for him personally as well. But again, but the downside to his game was that he conceded 1 penalty. That means he actually cost 1 penalty, which is something that really brings down his performances this week. But again, I hope to move quickly past this defeat and of course come back strong next week. But leaving that story, guys, about Onyedinma, let me let you know that there's another prospect, Nigerian Super Eagles player who plays for Doncaster Rovers, that currently plays for the League 2 in the English Premier League. His name is Joseph Olowu, sorry, born in Ibadan. Joseph Olu actually grew up in England, and of course he started playing football from a young age. Played in Arsenal Academy from age 8. That's when he entered Arsenal Academy, and ever since then he's been adventuring in different club sides. But right now he currently plays for Doncaster Rovers, and they actually had a good game today. They actually played against Accrington Stanley today, and Olowu was on fire as he played the whole of the match. He played 90 minutes, had one assist as they thrashed Accrington Stanley 4 goals to 0. In defense, he is actually a defender. I forgot to mention that. And he was very, very outstanding. He won 9 draws in the game that they played today. And of course, he continues to prove himself, for the club. And I know he's not straight away someone that we would expect in this good setup as it stands, because his league is way below, way under, and they are definitely going to have to promote up the league, up the system before he'll start getting some looking. But again, he's someone that's obviously very talented as a defender and a very good option for Nigerian Super Eagles. He keeps showing that week in, week out, and we wish him all the best. We hope that that he continues to fire up, and of course maybe one day play for Nigeria Super Eagles. And for the last gist in this video, let me let you know that a prospective Nigerian Super Falcons goalkeeper by the name Comfort Erabhor made her first full senior debut yesterday as her side Herbanian played out a match in their Scottish Women's Premier League yesterday. They obviously lost that one 2 goals to 0. But the good news is that Comfort has now made her first full senior debut. She was actually signed by Brighton and Hove Albion last season from West Ham. She was in the under 19 of West Ham, and then Brighton obviously signed her, and then she was playing in the under 19s for Brighton, and then she penned her first professional contract under Brighton Football Club, and she was sent on loan to Herbanian in the Scottish League. So yesterday was the day that she actually made her first full senior debut. This woman is full of skill, she's full of potential, she's really very good, and obviously still eligible to play for Nigerian Super Eagles. And we are glad to see her progress through the ranks, and definitely one day she's going to be called to play for Nigerian Super Falcons. That's the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Take care of yourselves. Good night.